All right. I've got my Coke and a straw. Let's open some comics. We have a value tier unboxing.
You want to see the box?
There it is. Fragile. And we sent these back in March, into March. It is now beginning of September.
That seems forever ago.
It is forever ago. My friend Nick here has 5 books and a new scar on his neck.
I'm not in the picture.
Over, man.
I'm not in the picture. I want to be on the camera. Ooh, C. Do you suppose that stands for Seattle?
I bet it does. In the Pacific Northwest, we have 2 hubs. One of them is Portland. They're Oregonians. We don't talk to them.
Oregon, my grandma used to say. Of course, that's wrong. Actually, she didn't say that, but people where I grew up said Oregon. I said, I think it's Oregon. Just like when I first moved here, and I was on the phone with the department secretary, and I said, so what are things like in Cheney? And she said, Cheney. Because it was Dick Cheney back then.
Well, my cell phone doesn't understand when I say Cheney.
Yeah.
So when I tell people where I live on Siri, I say I live in Cheney.
There you go.
Yeah.
Because that's what people were familiar with. But I had learned at some point in 60 Minutes or something else, when they were interviewing Dick Cheney, that his name was actually pronounced Cheney.
Really?
But he just gave up on it too. And he said, well, people call me Dick Cheney, but it's actually Cheney.
Weird.
This is packed much differently than usual. These are vertical.
We have six books, I think. It looks like.
Boy, they packed well, though.
Oh, yeah. There's bubble wrap in there with them.
There's bubble wrap, and then there's the cardboard cushioning. What do we do first?
We grab a book out, man, and we see whose it is and what the grade is.
It's too. I've got to take this stuff out.
Wrap out.
Yeah, that gives us a little more slack. Now I can pull. Are we ready for number 1?
Book number 1. This one looks
kind of
like
stuck together.
Okay.
There's more packing. Okay.
So this is my book. This is the one book I had in the submission.
There's glare again.
There is glare, so feel free to.
If I tilt it though, we're a little better.
Yeah,
that's a little better. Would you rather I took it out of the plastic?
Yeah, let's do it. There we go.
Now it's shiny.
This is the first appearance of S.H.I.E.L.D. in comic books.
First appearance of Nick Fury?
No.
Or just S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Just S.H.I.E.L.D. So Nick Fury was Sergeant Fury in the Howling Commandos, which I did have a copy of last year. And that is S.H.I.E.L.D.
Nice. So 4.5.
And a 4.5, I'm pretty happy
You're
with
okay
that.
with that?
I did not have it pressed or cleaned. I see some pressable defects. I might have been able to get it up to like a 5.
It's got some discolor on the back too. You can see.
There is, yeah.
You can't really tell on camera, I imagine, but.
And there are a ton of color breaks on the spine.
I see that.
Yeah.
That took it down. And they're visible on the front too.
They are. It might have gotten up to like a 5.5, but I wanted the book, and I'm happy with that.
Very good.
Now
we're going to
Nick's got some good books.
I see a Daredevil, and this Daredevil is an 8.
Wow.
And I'm pretty happy with that. I'm happy with anything over a 6 or 7.
Wow.
So this is one we're going to look up right now. Was there anything special about this one?
You know, it says on the front if there is anything special.
Oh, of course it does. Death of the Ox.
Whoa.
I guess that's a spoiler alert.
There's some good steak to be had after this episode, though.
There you go.
Yeah.
Very nice. That makes me hungry.
Dude, an 8.0 Silver Age Daredevil.
I am very happy with that.
Daredevil 15. Good God. In white pages.
It's nothing like some of the stuff you've acquired. But
No. That's awesome.
For something I bought in about 1981, I'm quite pleased.
That's awesome.
Quite pleased. All right. Next. I see... God, I can't read from that far away. Oh, this is the Sea Hound. This is the classic not silver, but golden age.
Yeah,
comic.
gold. This is like 1946
This
or
is,
something like
yes,
that.
this is going to be really interesting.
Holy
Yeah,
shit!
and it's a 9.
Holy shit! Wow!
I just liked the look of this at Orange Crate Comic Book Store in Topeka, Kansas in about 1980. Bought it as a 14-year-old. And I
Wow!
kept it in my box with all my comics for 41 years.
Wow! Look at how massive that is in the case. Look at how that
It's
fits in that
huge.
case.
It's just, yeah, you compare it to the Silver Age.
Wow!
Well, actually, yeah, you can see. Let me line up the spines. The cases don't line up with the spines, but there, spine, you can see how much farther over it goes just on the top there.
1945, Nick. You have a 9.0 comic book with white pages.
Yeah.
White pages.
It says white, doesn't it?
Jesus.
We're going to look that one up.
75-year-old comic book.
It just looks so pretty, doesn't it?
Wow.
It's just, yeah. I'm really glad we did that.
Oh, I'm saying.
All of this is Travis's recommendation that we did all this. I'm so happy with that.
We spent a very good afternoon looking through Nick's collection, picking out these books.
Yep.
Wow.
And as more stuff comes out with Marvel, we have more stuff to pick.
We do.
Because it's just like the She-Hulk thing, right?
Wow.
And now, what was the other one?
There's a couple of Thor or Fantastic Fours.
Yeah, and the others that we just discovered.
Oh no, I'm dripping.
Your Coke is dripping.
Ah!
Let's do that.
There we go.
There, gravity.
Sorry about that.
No, I don't want to get anything sticky.
No.
No, what's the? I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of this of 6, 1 through 6.
Of Moon Knight.
Moon Knight,
Yeah.
right? Because
Not in this box. Not in this box.
No, we're gonna send some of the Moon Knights in, but we just discovered because there's 2 people who are going to produce Moon Knight as a series.
They're on.
All right.
They're on.
Oh, and that one's low.
We
Now,
have
that's
a low
4.
grade here. That's too bad.
That's all right. This is number 11.
Daredevil 11. I tell you, it looks like better
Off-white
than
to
a
white.
4.
That's okay. I'm not gonna judge their ability. That's okay because they probably saw the yellowing and there's rips back here.
Oh, there is a rip.
Some things that we haven't seen. Once they did, and there's another kind of tear there.
Boy, once they're in a slab, the
then you
rip.
can see it better.
Look at the top. It's like
Yes.
got a tape pull. The top middle, like.
Yeah, you're right. So there's all kinds of things we can see now
Wow.
that it's cased that we didn't see before. And up there, that's discolored.
Yep.
So and just like the one we first got, look at all the
Yep.
bending. So the pressing of it really does bring out.
It does.
So things you can't see on the camera, but we can now see.
And what does that say?
okay.
Who is that?
This is. It doesn't say much. Animin appearance. It says Abner Jonas revealed as the organizer, and Animin appearance.
Nice.
Animin hyphenated.
All right.
Okay. Now next, Journey into Mystery.
Old Thor.
An old Thor, which is
Oh.
a 3, really low. Well, we expected this.
We did expect it.
Yeah.
We did.
We did, and that's fine. Because we knew, even before it was sent in, we knew this had a lot of flaws. But that's the first Journey into Mystery that I bought.
It's a
Same
good,
era.
cool old book, man.
Yeah, it's fun to have these.
And it's 93, so 10 issues into Thor.
Yeah, it's like Thor number 10, but it's got a 9 cents with the 12-cent
Marked off.
It's
Yeah.
got all kinds of damage on the spine, and then we also saw that the
In the
page-
roll,
the
major roll.
Yeah, in the back. So
And
whatever.
let me see this one. What's this say? Origin and first appearance of the radioactive man.
Who is Chen Lo, whoever that is, an atomic.
Explosion panel.
I don't understand, but
Wow.
that's okay.
Hopefully
I'm
the
really-
radiation doesn't leak.
I'm really liking the books that I've gotten like this.
Dude,
now.
you've got a
I
good
just don't.
stack.
I never have to worry about them again. And here is the Fantastic Four at a 6.
A very nice grade. Very respectable.
I'll take it.
6.0 Silver Age book. Wow, man.
And this one, does this one say white?
White
does.
pages.
Yeah, I'll take that. And this one, we had thought it would be higher. We didn't know exactly. Now, once again, we're going to be able to see where the flaws are. You can see some bending. Right there, there.
So this one, I can honestly say a press would help.
How do you think?
Yeah, I think it would get it to like a 7.5.
You can see some folds on the cover.
Yeah, and they're not, but they don't break color.
No,
right?
and they're not bends. They're just kind of minor folds.
Yeah. So I'm sorry that I didn't suggest that.
No, don't worry about any of this. I mean,
Dude, these are awesome.
I'm just happy that we've gotten them. And
The fact you got white pages on these 50 to 70-year-old books.
That's so cool. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And I'd forgotten we'd only sent in one of yours.
I know. Well, I screwed up my count.
Yeah.
So one thing, when you send in a CGC submission, you want to send in 5 or fewer, or 6. If you're going to send 6, you might as well send 10, because the return shipping is the same amount.
I'm going to hold up the one I'm most proud of.
Hell yeah, man.
There we go.
That.
We're going to look this puppy up first.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
I love your straw right now.
Isn't that cool?
Looks like a silly straw.
It does.
Okay.
All right.
Are we done?
Let's look them up.
We're going to look them up, dudes. Dudettes.
Peace.